Hi dear students, today we'll discuss about education program of self-care and domestic skills at vocational level. As you know that a self-care and domestic skill is very important to adult children with autism spectrum disorder as well as intellectual disability, because this is a skill where everyone wants to become independent and survive independently in the community. So it's our responsibility as a special educator, as a parent, as a stakeholder, that even you need to work for their self advocacy or rights, make them child learn. So in this we are going to discuss about activity of self care and domestic skills and educational program, how to make it. So you know what, your personal skills is equal to self-care skills, because in self-care skills you have personal things, you have a lot of other areas like personal, which includes your brushing, bathing, maintenance, dressing. There are other self-maintenance criteria. Okay, so this is all personal skills, like anticipating the needs, using the toilet independently, maintaining the cleanliness, brushing, bathing, combing, dressing, of course, then eating properly and observed the manner in the family situation without supervising. So this is all the activity which is included in the self-care and personal skills when the child grow up at 18 years. Okay, so manage addressing unaided and maintain the neatness when he goes out, when he goes at the station to work. So this is a very very important activity. Of course you can include more. I have just taken only 4 as a sample, but you can include more than that. Okay, now let us see the domestic skills. See, sweeping the room, dusting furniture, setting a table, washing and what do you say, drying the dishes, then operating the grinding mixing, washing your clothes, then drying the clothes, buying a necessary thing for a cooking if listed and given, because this all domestic skill is important even when the tomorrow when adult person with autism spectrum disorder, they go out, they take a room, they have to work alone, they have to work independently, or some work site. Even if you want to place the particular adult person with autism in the hotel, he has to do all this work. So this is why, that's why it is very very important to make the child learns to become independent. Now let us see education program, which is very quite similar. It looks to the your other videos which I have explained already. So anyways, here you can just check, you have a domain which you have to select, and under the domain what is the activity. Against this activity you need to select, you need to frame an objective which tells you clearly what to achieve, when to achieve, how to achieve, and the baseline against this, whether the child is able to follow or not. What is the current level, that means CL, or a BL, that means baseline. So what is CL and BL of the particular objective of against the child. Then what will be the placement where you're going to teach, dusting the furniture if you teach at home, because you get a lot of opportunity every day, mopping or cleaning or a lot of things. Then who's going to teach this? Instructional will be planned by the occasional instructor with the success criteria of 80%, and we are going to frame a ITP, that is called your individualized transition plan, with the specific roles and responsibilities, and we are going to modify the instructions. And if you have a customized video, the person is dusting and how to clean the table, chair, what kind of material we have to use, how we have to organize, this kind of videos will help surely for the learning, dusting the furniture activity very well. And the other part, you have an evaluation and outcome which tells you whether he has achieved this particular target or not. If he has not achieved, then again you have to go back, check the objective, check the domains whether it was appropriate or not. Once you have checked, where if it comes that it's not appropriate, then you have to frame it again and go back and go back and just plan it, your intervention. And when you are going to review these, that dates will be mentioned. So it's very simple and quite easy to make it. It's not very hard rule, but you need to have this concept. Okay, so I hope you have understood. If not, just let me know in the comment box. I will try to clarify it. Till then, bye.